Hi guys, Advance here, and I want to share with you some cool archer build with Voltaxic bow and lightning arrow. First of all, I would like to thank Lendo for the original idea of this build. I have made a little adjustments and changes with gear and tree to adapt this build for my own playstyle. Okay, let's start with a short gameplay video. Let's see how it works. The advantages of this build are nice AoE damage, ability to farm any maps with any reflection, and it's relatively not so expensive. The disadvantages are terrible single target DPS and great lags when you shoot into the big pack of mobs like at shrines or strongboxes. The tooltip DPS on Lightning Arrow is 22k with charges and flasks, on Frenzy 80k. Total life is near 7k, also I have 7k evasion, it is near 40% chance to evade enemy attacks. And also there are another 30% chance to dodge from acrobatics K-Stone. I think that's cool defense. Now few words about my gear. I decided to use Alpha Hole cause it gives me immune to freeze, and in combined with Flask I am totally protected from any danger, ailments and curses. Also with help of Alpha Hole I can use an additional buff Arctic Armor. And finally it has 700 evasions and also not so bad, so Alpha Hole is my choice. The next unique is a Voltaxic Rift, and this is the core item for this build. Let's see benefits of the chaos damage. It goes through the enemy's energy shield, the maps haven't mods resistance to chaos or something like that. And finally it's safe from any reflection. Then goes some rare items with weapon elemental damage, flat lightning damage, resistance, critical multiple and critical chance. I am strongly recommended to use belt with 20% increased flask effect duration. In the combine with passive druidic rite we have 40% increased flask effect duration, and it's very cool. I use two unique jewels, static electricity for flat lightning damage and hungry abyss for life leech from chaos damage. Hungry abyss is not necessary, but I think it's more comfortable to play with life leech. By the way, on the maps with elemental weakness I changed this jewel to some resistance jewel, which make my resistance 75. Okay, next links. Main skill, Lightning Arrow, GMP, Chain, Weapon Elemental Damage, Inner Weight and Blood Magic. For single target I use Frenzy, Weapon Elemental Damage, Faster Attack, Critical Damage and also Blood Magic. In Helm, Custom Damage Taken, Immortal Call, Increased Duration and Wrath. In Gloves, Curse and Hit, Herald of Thunder, Herald of Ice and Assassin Mark. And finally in Boots, Blood Magic, Summon Ice Golem and Blink Arrow with Blood Rage. And by the way, bandits are Orc, Creatine and Creatine. And finally a few words about my flask. I use only one life flask, Hallowed. I decided to use Hallowed cause it needs only 10 charges for use, and these 10 charges are recovered very quickly. And also 800 instant life is enough for me. Next goes Topaz Flask with Shocky Moon and Ruby Flask with Curse Moon. And finally Taste of Hate and Adziri Promise. Also you can find my tree at the end of this video. Okay, I think that's all. You can find the text version of this guide through the link below the video. Stay safe and good luck, exiles!